Club because he didn't want all the channels to get rid of.
Really? Okay.
Because he was making he told like he showed it. He was making like 100 G's a month on the Fight Club, and then he closed that shit down for no. I was like, oh shit, he couldn't get the 3 strikes.
Fight Club is like a strip club. It only lasts so long.
Yeah, it was like a 12-hour night shift, and it was insane, man. They were just going crazy, man.
What was I gonna say to you? We got to get back to Officer Tatum. Here's something interesting here. Let's see, Officer Tatum. We got to get back to him. Officer Tatum.
You heard enough. Let's go to clip 405. Roll it.
White people are every single bit justified in being racist.
I'm gonna stop it right there. What do you think a nigga like Officer Tatum would say to that?
He agrees with it.
You think he agrees with that?
Yeah, he agrees, and he just can't do it right now because he's going try to push against Zionists. He said exactly the same thing a million times.
Okay, all right. Well, I want you to listen to him now.
Every single bit justified to the extent that that means going out of your way to avoid black people when you see them. Every bit justified. And you want to know why? Because we see what happens. And nobody is under any obligation due to liberal ideology to put themselves in harm's way. If you're a white person and you're going to work or going to the ball game or going to the city at night, you don't want to enter into the terror dome where you're suddenly in a sudden death match. You're like in the gulag in Call of Duty fighting for your life.
And so, again, you know what's interesting about this is when Trump was first elected, I was staying in the Trump Hotel during the election. I went down for breakfast, and a white man said, he was from Baltimore. He said, I was trapped in the Baltimore Stadium during the Freddie Gray riots, and that's what like turned the worm for him, being stuck in the Baltimore Orioles Stadium. You hit it out, Latino?
Yeah, man, I'm about to go to sleep.
All right, take it easy, man. Good night, good night. And so anyway, so take it easy. And so Latino, what's his name? Nick Fuentes is talking about the black crime and shit. And this is striking a chord because this is hard for Brandon Tatum to swallow here.
If all of a sudden, because you got on the wrong train car, because a car full of black people pulled up on you by the bus stop, you turn and you walk the other way. You avoid their neighborhoods. You avoid going out on Memorial Day or Labor Day weekend at night in certain places. When you see them, you start walking in the other direction. And we are every bit justified because we see what's going on and we don't want to die. It's that simple.
Of course, this clip is an extended version of it. Maybe we'll put these extended versions somewhere else. I don't want to give him too much airtime, but the problem with this guy is that he's.
I mean, the thing is, like, even the aesthetics of it. Nick Fuentes is in a suit. Brandon Tatum in a t-shirt. He's not ready for prime time.
Making it about race. No one should want to go anywhere where there's violence. Even black people shouldn't go to some places where there's violence. But
the thing is, Officer Tatum cannot confront is that for black people to avoid violence, they have to avoid themselves, their own people. White people don't have to do that by and large. This is the real conflict.
Funny thing is, he said, I don't want to give him airtime. Nick averages between 80 to 120,000 live viewers every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty insane. On Rumble, though.
I mean, Nick is not a dumb guy.
He's very sharp, dude. Very sharp.
Right. He's a very young man relative to Officer Tatum. And Officer Tatum is trying to like say, well, no one wants to be around violence. Well, who's committing the violence? He can't talk about that. He can't talk about it. And that is kind of what you see with Stanley's of the world, the Sharon Braces, the No Fugazis.
I watched that No Fugazi thing when you were on there.
He's on me on there, yeah. And you know, these
Yeah,
guys.
Fugazi, I don't